Hello and welcome to Eye on Eastern. I'm your host, Evan Mann, and this is my co-host, Sammy.
Hi, I'm Sammy, and this is Eye on Eastern. This is a show for you, students of EMU. That rhymed. You should follow us on Twitter, at Eye on Eastern. So, Evan.
Yes?
Let's have a little chat.
Oh, let's do that. So, do you know what's up at Eastern this week?
I don't. Why don't you tell
Let me just tell you some stuff. Actually, I can tell you more about the month than I can about the week. You know, October is Outtober.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you are an LGBT student, an ally, or somebody who wants to find out more about LGBTQ resources, etc., on campus, there are all sorts of events happening, going on. Again, I think in addition to that, I feel like it's also Banned Book Month. I don't know if they're doing like something together, like maybe the LGBT people and the banned book people are doing like.
I've seen a bunch of like the rainbow flag.
I know, the lovely on the hill of
It's so pretty.
It's very pretty.
But I haven't seen anybody like throwing books on the ground.
I know, right? Or like burning books to be like, why'd they burn books? Do you know the Hunger Games is on the banned book list?
Really?
Right? They've put some crazy stuff on there.
I love the Hunger Games.
Do you? I've never read the Hunger Games.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't seen the movie
Stop
either.
it.
I'm so out of it.
It just broke my heart.
I'm too busy watching the Monopoly channel.
What if there was a Monopoly
What
channel?
if there was a Monopoly channel? If there was a Monopoly channel,
I'd watch it.
Then what would happen would be you could put a mustache on your TV, like one of those fake mustaches, like you may or may not have seen Sammy wear if you've seen her around campus.
I wear them
and then
quite
the Monopoly
frequently.
guy would be on the screen, and he would have a mustache on his mustache.
No one.
He mustache you a question. I'm not sure what it is.
He's going to shave it for later.
I just, I've never heard that before.
No,
Oh,
I saw it on a purse. I stole it. I stole it.
Oh, it was terrible.
Thank you.
Oh man, I feel really scruffy right now. That's another thing is in November, you know, I see a lot of people on this campus, they do like November beard and they have beard offs.
No shave November.
Yeah. Men and women alike.
Yeah, ladies. Don't shave your legs.
Or your beards.
I would.
I like bearded women. I don't know many bearded women, but I like those that I do know. Except you.
Except for me.
Yeah.
How weird would that be if women grew normally grew facial hair?
It would just make kissing a lot more fuzzy.
So much fuzzy.
So much fuzzier. It would be nice though to get fuzzy kiss. I always feel so weird though.
I feel like it would be like
Here we are, we're talking about my beard. If you have a beard and you go to Eastern, we want to hear from you. Get at us on Twitter. If you're watching the show right now, get at us on Twitter because we want to talk about the things that you want us to talk about. And so maybe next time on the show, we'll address some of the things from our Twitter feed. But right now, we got to take a quick commercial break. So, Sammy, shall we see them in a minute?
Yeah, we shall.
See you soon.
Hey.
Ready to go?
Yeah, but the fire's not out.
Close enough.
Close enough? If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. I mean, the next thing you know, you've torched our whole neighborhood.
Which is why we're not going anywhere.
Exactly. 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Hi, I'm Gordon. I'm here about your job opening. Hi, I'm here about the job. Hi. The word you'll hear most often during a job hunt? No. One expert says you can expect 20 rejections before you get your first maybe. So don't be down on yourself. Be sure your resume is flawless, or you'll never see the inside of an interview suite. Be punctual for interviews, but no earlier than 5 minutes. A firm handshake is important. And look the interviewer in the eye.
Don't be a downer, dude.
Speak in positive terms about school and your previous employers. Sit alertly during your interview and show you're human. Smile a little. And follow up every interview with a thank you letter, expressing your interest in the job and why you think you're qualified.
Packers. Vikings. Packers. Vikings. Vikings.
Red state, blue state, vegan,
Carnivore.
We come from different places.
Uptown.
downtown,
Optimist.
We come to different conclusions.
half full.
But when we live united, we create real, lasting change in the building blocks of life. The education, income, and health of our communities,
Live
our families,
united.
even the person next to us.
Live united.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
Welcome back, everybody. Ion Eastern, Evan Mann,
Sammy White.
or not. We could be lying to you, but we probably aren't. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for sticking with us through the commercial break, because this week at EMU is Fashion Week, and so we are talking to two lovely ladies who are very involved with the production. It's not me either. Who are very involved with the production of all the events going on in Fashion Week. I'd love to introduce you to Brittany Brown and Sanaj.
Oh my gosh, Brittany Brown. We both have color last names.
Yes, I'm brown.
And I'm white.
Oh my God!
It goes.
Ivory.
That worked out perfectly. What if I was
You guys
Sammy
planned
Brown
that.
and
Brittany
you were
White.
Brittany White?
That would be ironic, is what that would be. I
Innocent
think.
and ironic. Sorry.
Let's talk about fashion. Fashion can be ironic, yes?
Yes.
Fashion can be ironic. Tell me a little bit about Fashion Week here at EMU. What do we need to know?
Well, Fashion Week at EMU, we're going into our 5th year. This is our 5th year, so that's a hand clap for that, because we've
clap for
been
that.
through a lot since 2008, and we just host a week long full of events that start today. This is our first day of events, and we host a really big show, which is this Thursday in the EMU Student Center.
Now, who is we? You say we. Is it
Fashionality.
Fashionality?
Fashionality.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes.
Fashionality.
Oh.
Yes.
We're gonna have to show that on camera in a second. Sanaj has an excellent Fashionality T-shirt here. Check that out. Fashionality. I like it. What is Fashionality?
Theme songed it.
Fashionality is, of course, we're a student organization here
Okay.
on Eastern Michigan, and we do put on this week. Our week this year, we have probably bigger events than the week usually has any other year. So tonight is the pageant, Miss Fashionality pageant. Make
Okay.
sure you guys come out to the Miss Fashionality pageant. That's tonight, 7 o'clock, Student Center.
Awesome.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow we have our designer showcase, which is also beginning at 6 in the Student Center Ballroom B, and there's a panel for anybody who's interested in getting into entrepreneurship or starting a clothing line or a business, and we have a couple of local
shoot.
boutiques and clothing stores from all over Michigan coming. Wednesday we have our birthday party, which is also a masquerade ball and a networking event. And on Thursday, of course, is our fashion show, which is a runway experience. So
Dang,
That's the word.
First of all, I feel like I need to start a student org just so I can have a week-long party. It sounds
That's
like
the
you guys
coolest
are.
thing about it, being in the org.
Yeah, for sure. What is that? Is that all this is our 5th year? 5 is like, it's a pretty significant lifetime for a student
yes,
org.
and that's the whole theme around the whole week is the Roman numeral V, so it's
Okay.
for 5, and so the show is called V, the runway experience, so it's like 5. And
like that.
yeah,
Very
I like that. I feel like you could make really provocative, just like posters like "Come to V."
Oh, you should have heard the discussion when we were thinking about the flyer.
I'm sure those are all exciting. I don't know if we can air that here.
No,
They might have to air
absolutely.
it maybe at the Monopoly channel, but
Oh, bringing it back.
yeah, bring it back. You see what I did there. So, how are you ladies involved in the organization? What are the roles that you play?
Well, I am the current president and the director of the whole fashion show production.
I am social media coordinator, and I'm also a designer for the show.
Oh, that's really. So you guys wear a lot of hats. It sounds like.
Yes.
And I'm sure literally and figuratively.
Yeah,
Yes.
I took it literally.
Yeah.
We actually do both wear hats
do.
a lot. Okay.
I love
Cool hair
hats.
days and
All right, you're fashionistas. How are we doing? How are we doing right now?
I think you guys look great.
Do you think so?
These are all my roommates' clothes.
Good job, roommate.
sometimes that thrifting next door, the room next door, it's always.
Yeah, no. These are also Sammy's roommate's clothes.
Yeah.
Really?
Really,
She's got a kickin' style.
she does.
Awesome.
Is red her favorite color?
She's also a giant guy.
Apparently. What are I guess? How do we hear? Here I am being incoherent. If I wanted to find out how to get involved
Absolutely.
in fashionality or coordinating the stuff that you do, who do I talk to? Where do I go?
Actually, either one of us would probably be the best people.
Okay.
But I'm social media coordinator, and finding us on social networks really, really easy. On Twitter, Fashionality
tell us all about
EMU.
it. Okay.
Our Fashionality EMU, we have a great team. Our social media team is
Nice.
blowing up the Fashionality EMU Twitter, and we're on Instagram, Fashionality EMU. We
Okay.
have a website, fashionalityemu.com. Also on Facebook, Fashionality EMU. Anytime you have a question, if you type in Fashionality EMU,
Something will come
you
up.
will find us.
That's really exciting. And you guys are on Facebook as well, I
Yes.
presume? Okay, that's awesome. And just Fashionality again.
Fashionality EMU.
Okay, and if I wanted to get involved with the org, I'd talk to, either of you ladies
Yes.
or any of the other board members, I'm sure.
Yes.
If you contacted Fashionality EMU and say, hey, I'd like to be interested, we would send you an email. So we would email you and we talk about what is a role that you might like to be in. We will tell you when interviews are and things of that nature.
Yeah. Who should sign up? Who are you targeting? Who's the group?
Anyone who has a passion for fashion, production, design, social media, graphic design, modeling, of course.
One of the things people don't really think about is like, oh, you gotta probably be a fashionista to get into this. It's a lot of people.
Fashion major.
I don't really like fashion all that much.
I can't tell. You guys are pretty snazzy.
I do like the production aspect of it a lot more. So if you are a person and you want to do like any type of PR work in the future, this is a great thing for your resume. Our production managers, they're really awesome, and their resume is looking great after this experience in itself.
It sounds like it.
So yeah, we have people in our organization with majors like criminal justice, communications,
Business administration.
I think, am I the only one who actually got a degree in apparel, textile, merchandising?
No, our vice president.
Vice-
No, never mind.
No, okay, yes.
So
So out of
it's-
5 years, it's just one of
Wow,
us.
that's really cool though. It's
That is
it's
really
very
interesting.
diverse, and so you're taking everybody. I love that.
Do you need people who like want to be photographers for models?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. Yeah.
Any and everyone.
That's
Any and
really
everyone.
cool.
Yeah.
What is you gave us the overview of the Fashion Week events. What is there an event that either of you are most excited for or looking forward to?
Thursday, the fashion show.
Sure, the culmination of everything.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry. She is too. She won't even be on camera.
Is that when you guys are going to be like, I hope everything goes right, I hope everything goes right sort of thing? Well, you girls, it sounds like you've been planning a lot though.
7 months.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, geez,
Yeah.
that is like planning a baby.
That is a baby.
Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
it's our baby.
It's our baby.
I'm actually looking forward to our birthday party though, because that's kind of my personal baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice because it's all the past staff members who've put on the shows before, and
our
all of
founder will
the
be
old
there.
models. Yeah, our founder, he's gonna be there, and that's just really exciting for us to all be together. A lot of the newer people don't know the people who were there in the beginning of the
Right.
org, and the really cool thing about only being 5 years old, you're old enough. Everybody's not still here, but not too old that people can't really know each other. So.
Yeah, that is cool. That is really cool. You guys are, what are you doing again for the birthday event?
It's a little masquerade ball.
Masquerade ball, man, that's so cool.
That is so cool.
You guys like kick it in style, it sounds like.
I know.
I was just telling her the other day, like, I think we did some pretty big events for,
Yeah.
for this year.
Kind of went over the top, but it's 5, so we had no choice.
And what else does Fashionality do? Obviously, this is like a big old, like week in the middle of the year, but after you guys do this, what are some other events that people can get involved in or look forward to from Fashionality?
Well, this year for election time, we are going to do Don't Be Fashionably Late to the Polls, and we're going to do carpooling to take people to the polls, as well as do some other collaborations with other EMU student orgs as far as dressing and self-esteem, and just collaborating with a lot of different organizations. So a lot of things are in progress. So, yeah, but I'm more excited about the Don't Be Fashionably Late to the polls.
Yeah.
Because that's a really big deal.
Yeah. That's really cool that you guys are civil action, I think, is definitely important on college campuses.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that your org is doing more than just, telling people how and why to dress well?
Because fashion is just like a whole personality in itself, so it's not just about clothing or how do you look, but how do you feel as well. So kind of how do you feel, what actions are you doing to make your world a better place, and it can go in any realm of dressing a certain way, but also what are you doing in your community to kind of collaborate that. So
Definitely can't forget this. Not only are we trying to be hands-on, this year we embraced the charity Lupus. So
the Lupus Foundation of
we
America.
are helping to try and spread lupus awareness to everybody like that. So you'll see some purple ribbons around here.
Okay, purple ribbons. Give me a little information on. Can you tell me a little bit about the campaign for that?
We are supporting the Lupus Foundation of America, which is actually based in Ohio, but it's the Southeastern and Michigan, Ohio chapter. And we are doing half of our ticket sales proceeds are going to that foundation, as well as we had a Tower Inn fundraiser, and our proceeds went to that. But just educating our campus community on what lupus is, and it affects about a good amount, like I believe 10 million people.
Oh, sure.
So it's like a big issue, and a couple of our students here at Eastern are dealing with lupus, and they're still, going to classes and things like that. We just want people to live a healthy lifestyle as well as a fashionable lifestyle, but kind of just be educated on what's going on. So every year we kind of choose a charity, and this year was lupus.
Okay. Very cool, and obviously the 5th year you're going bigger than ever. So, ladies and gentlemen at home, I'm sure that you would love to help the fine folks at Fashionality out, not only to promoting good fashion in our lives and in our dress, but I think that's an excellent cause as well. Get out there, talk about fashion, talk about raising money, talk about helping someone, and just talk about look good while you're doing it.
Right.
Good. I dig it. That's Those are not the 2 words I live my life by. The other day, can I just tell you, the other day, I have this long hair and this beard right now for this play that I'm in, and that's not a fashion that I'm used to. And I was walking down the street the other day, and I was in my sweatpants, and the wind was blowing, and I think I'd not showered yet that day, sort of thing. And I was coming from class, and I was looking really tired, and some guy was walking with a group from the student center, and he looks at me, he's like, hey, homeless Jesus, and I was just like, and I was the only guy outside, so he was just
back.
and I was like, hey, and he was like, look, it's homeless, and I think he was just, being silly.
That was your fashionality for the day.
That was my fashion, and I was like, all right. I was like, all right, 2,000 years ago, and it's still alive today. I guess, I'm bringing back a classic
way past
look.
5, so you're really doing well.
Right? Oh man, I don't know, it was interesting, but I definitely think,
I wonder what non-homeless Jesus would look like.
I wonder, do you think he'd wear a suit?
Yeah, he'd wear a suit and have his hair
little cross
It definitely would be an all-white suit.
All white suit for Jesus?
I just think of Bruce Almighty.
Sure.
Yeah.
And Morgan Freeman doesn't he wear that?
Yeah,
white
he wears
suit
an all-white suit
when he's doing
He's clean.
Yeah.
It's fresh. It's a fresh look, and I was definitely not repping the fresh look. I was like day old Jesus.
Just
ladies,
lost his job, Jesus.
I'm glad we made that detour. Tell us one more time about your Twitter handle, about your Facebook, how we can get a hold of you.
Absolutely. We are at Fashionality EMU on Twitter and on Instagram, Facebook. Our website is fashionalityemu.com.
Excellent.
Even email us, fashionalityemu@gmail.com.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you ladies so much for taking the time to talk to us. In a minute, we're going to come back with some more fashion. We're going to look at some designs for the show and talk about some of the lines that are represented. So please don't go anywhere. This is Eye on Eastern, and you will see us in just a minute.
Hey.
Ready to go?
Yeah, but the fire's not out.
Close enough.
Close enough? If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. I mean, the next thing you know, you've torched our whole neighborhood.
Which is why we're not going anywhere?
Exactly. 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Hi, I'm Gordon. I'm here about your job opening. Hi, I'm here about the job. Hi. The word you'll hear most often during a job hunt? No. One expert says you can expect 20 rejections before you get your first maybe. So don't be down on yourself. Be sure your resume is flawless, or you'll never see the inside of an interview suite. Be punctual for interviews, but no earlier than 5 minutes. A firm handshake is important. And look the interviewer in the eye.
Don't be a downer, dude.
Speak in positive terms about school and your previous employers. Sit alertly during your interview and show you're human. Smile a little. And follow up every interview with a thank you letter expressing your interest in the job and why you think you're qualified.
Packers. Viking. Packers. Viking. Viking.
Red state. Blue state. Vegan.
Carnivore.
We come from different places.
Uptown.
Downtown.
Optimist.
We come to different conclusions.
Half empty.
Half full.
But when we live united, we create real, lasting change in the building blocks of life. The education, income, and health of our communities,
Live.
our families,
United.
even the person next to us.
Live united.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
Oh man, I feel really relaxed after that break. How about you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, things get pretty relaxed here in the studio when we take our breaks. But now we're back in action. We're ready to talk more fashion. Sanaj, we wanted to talk to you about your line, Anti-Wifey,
Yeah.
and just about some of your inspirations and what about the line do we need to know? Tell us a little bit about Anti-Wifey.
Anti-Wifey, it really started off. I was doing poetry. One of them was named Anti-Wifey. Made a T-shirt for an open mic, and then someone saw some dresses and was like, "Oh, what's the name of your line?" I was like, Anti-Wifey. That's what
go.
it is.
Okay.
And I just work off of themes. Brittany Brown, she'll give me a theme like, "This is the theme for this year. Make something."
That's excellent. And you premiere a lot of these things at Fashionality events, you would say.
Yeah, my biggest lines are always done at Fashion Week.
Okay, and you've been designing as long as you've been a part of Fashionality, or have you been designing for longer?
A little bit longer. I've done 3 shows with Fashionality. I've done quite a few more shows outside of Fashionality. Fashionality shows are my favorite. I started designing in 2007, and I've been in Fashionality since 2010.
I'd love to know what was your inspiration for starting to design?
My friend and I wanted to have something nobody else had on when we went to a party.
Okay.
It was an icebreaker freshman year. So.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Do you make your own clothes?
Yeah, kind of.
you seem like no. I think that's really cool.
I just
Sometimes.
design
Right.
and make.
Well,
my
I
own.
crochet,
deal.
so
Oh,
I
that's
don't
super
walk
cool.
around and wear crochet all day every day. But
Oh,
I got
do.
you.
Every
you?
I mean, my
single day.
hats I will,
No.
but like not full. I'm not
No,
gonna crochet a blazer
Wow.
for Tuesday.
Well,
That'd be kind of cool.
listen, I'm all about getting ahead of the trends and setting them. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. Just
yeah.
because nobody's wearing
Yeah,
it yet.
homeless Jesus.
Do you
is-
want to do it though? It takes
I
a lot of
do.
time.
No, I would love. No, I want you to do it and
Oh
wear it.
man.
I want you to crochet us a sweater that says Ion Eastern.
And we can have 2 head holes.
Okay, the thing is, I'd really do it though, so you have
The
to be
thing
ready
is,
to
we
wear
really
it.
And it'd
wear
probably
it.
look really good. Yeah, she's right. She's right. We would. I would love to hear, more about your designs, and I'd love to see some of your work.
Okay.
And I know that we have some outfits here in studio. So, do you want to take a walk over and tell us a little bit about?
Sure, we can go
This
ahead.
particular outfit that's over here.
All right, yeah.
Oh, and introduce us to our lovely model, please, if you would.
This is the beautiful Miss Jackie Craig,
Hi there, Jackie.
and she has on. This is what everyone nicknamed the fairy dress.
The fairy dress.
Okay,
That's lovely.
so really what it is from Le Parc La Française. That was our 3rd year show, and it basically is like a French circus. So my goal is to try and make her a sexy clown. So before a fairy thing came about, this was supposed to be sexy clown. Like the little flower, you squirt the water
Right,
and stuff
right,
like that.
right. Yeah. I
That's
see.
where that's coming from. And then, so it's a petal skirt. It's actually shorts under here.
Oh, that's super cute.
So it has little striped shorts.
That is
So
really
it has
cute.
little clown aspects that can
I'm
sneak
usually
up on
terrified of clowns, but this is really cute.
you. She doesn't scare you much?
No.
No,
I feel
I
like
kind of want to ask her home to dinner and to meet my mother, but
yeah, she makes me feel cold. Actually, it's freezing outside right now.
It's not so cold in here though.
yeah, it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot in here when you're wearing an outfit like that. Absolutely. What was the the evolution of where did the fairy elements come in?
Actually, she actually was the one who called it the
Okay.
fairy. She was like, the fairy, because she was doing a photo shoot.
Absolutely.
I'm like, fairy? I don't know about a fairy. And this is the one she was talking about, so I nicknamed it Fairy because she called it Fairy, and she's super cool. So if she calls it that, then that's what it is.
I really like that. Do you and Jackie work together a lot?
Yes. I love to work with Jackie because I can put Jackie in a piece of string and she'll smile. She'll be like, okay, well, let's go. She's really flexible. Anything that I ask her to put on, she'll do it with like a great personality about it. And she's just really easy to work with.
Yeah, that's cool. And I just want to ask Jackie, I'm going to step close. I promise I'm not like, I'm making my move here. I am. But this way you can get my mic because you're not mic'd. But tell me just, what do you like about modeling and modeling clothing?
In particular, I like hers because it's different, but in general, I just love fashion, and I think that it shows personality, and this week that's what it's all about,
Absolutely.
showing personality in nice clothes.
And is that just sort of what led you to modeling? Was you were like, I like feeling good, looking good, and why not get some cool clothes?
Why not? Exactly, yeah. We'll go with that.
I dig that. Tell us a little bit, I guess, then about what is this something we can expect to see, this sort of thing in the show this week? This sort of design? What can we expect to see?
I'll give you a little snippet of the secret. Okay, since this is our 5th year anniversary, we are doing a little tiny bit of flashbacks. Don't tell anybody. Only your viewers can know that. So you might not see that one, but you will see some of the previous themes. Like our first year was Aquatic Nights. We have Call of the Wild, Le Parc à la Française, Renaissance Mode, and then there's V. You'll never guess what V is. So you definitely have to come to the show. Did you get your tickets to the show?
I haven't gotten my tickets yet. Where can I get my tickets?
You can get your tickets at any of the box offices.
Okay.
You can go to emutix.com.
Okay.
Fashionality EMU, we have a little tab for tickets.
Excellent.
So they're all over the place. There's no reason you shouldn't get one.
We talked about how a portion of the ticket sales goes to the
lupus awareness. Absolutely.
That's excellent. There's no reason then, ladies and gentlemen, unless the show's going to sell out, and I think it might. I definitely think
only a few tickets left, so you definitely want to get out there and get tickets, and they're only $5.
Oh, that's excellent.
Super excellent.
Did you do that on purpose since it's your 5th year?
Yes.
Really? You did?
Yes.
Oh. So it's going to keep going up. So go to this show. By the 10th year.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, the 25th year, though. I'm just like,
50th year. It's going to
as
get a
the
little.
prestige keeps kicking
a little
up.
Buy your ticket with your refund.
Absolutely.
The whole refund.
Jackie will still be here modeling.
I hope so.
What do you see for the future of the Anti-Wifey line? Where's it headed after V, after this year?
After V, after this year, it is going to sleep.
It's going to sleep? Oh no!
Yes, it's been a great experience. I'm in a little bit of a different place in my life right now.
Sure.
So I don't know, maybe Fashionality Tim show or
So what you're
15.
saying is people need to get their eyes on these designs while they can.
Yeah, I'll probably go back to custom orders.
Absolutely. This is limited edition, one-of-a-kind stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a chance to see some excellent artistic ability. You have a chance to see some awesome models. You have great talent, super awesome, and you have a chance to get involved in it all, which I love.
Another really cool thing is, I graduated from Eastern, but there are other designers that do go to Eastern right now. We have models like Jackie who go to Eastern right now. So it's not everyone's from Eastern, but a lot of it is. So it's great to come out and support your peers, your classmates.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for your time. Jackie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sanaj, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And a big thank you to Brittany Brown as well, who was on our show earlier. And the best of luck to all of Fashionality and everyone involved. You know what? I don't know why I shook your hands, because when we're at Ion Eastern, we do the DAP. So you got to give me the DAP. DAP.
Gotcha.
DAP. Switch your spots, Sam. You got to get the DAP in.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. All that.
Because unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we are just about out of time. But that doesn't mean that the fashion fun has to end for any of us. I know you can catch Sammy and I later on at the show, maybe even at the Masquerade birthday party. Check out all the awesome events happening at Fashion Week. Sammy, where can they find us on Twitter?
At Ion Eastern.
Absolutely. Check us out. Check Fashionality out. And next time, we'll see you again for another awesome episode of Ion Eastern.